Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing in there?
I'm brushing here because of a dash.
It's so hard to see you for the net stuff here, but we can just about see you. That's grand, Dan. We'll come up and see what you were doing in a second. Hey guys, good morning. So pretty much I wanted to start off by showing you an update on what Anne's mum and dad's house is looking like. How are you, Ming Ming? You good? Very good, my love. I don't know, she doesn't really seem anything really, does she? But look, here is actually this view here because John Mark, Anne's younger brother, has been up bright and early and he's been doing all of the skim coat for this side. So actually it's starting to look really good now. We're actually even discussing on the decorated parts there what sort of colour might be preferred by Anne's mum and dad. We've all kind of thought, could it be white, could it be blue, because the roof is being blue. But yeah, just all in discussions, if you know what I mean. So also John Mark has said, John Mark is the name of Anne's younger brother, by the way. He said that maybe it can do with a second coat, a very light coat of the skim coat, to really make it a brighter white, because a little bit of the grey whenever the sunlight shone on the lower bit, which was done yesterday I believe, a little bit of the grey can show through because it's a thin first coat of that anyway, because we want it to be like this one where it's a little bit solid white up here and everything. And as you can see, there's quite a lot there, and the decorated will also look good whenever it's done too, because it's not done on any of the sides, as you can see. Over here though, there's a wee bit of work also going on our Kubo, so over in that direction obviously where we just were. Anne's actually doing a little bit of cleaning and stuff inside. And are you still not okay? No meows, no nothing. No meows, no nothing. The wee puppy, he was meowing. He was, what do you call it? Barking or whimpering last night at our door, and I let him in at like 1:30 and gave him a bit of food. But he usually sleeps under here. And then these guys over here, they keep on digging near these pipes because I don't know why, they just like to do it. So I filled this hole so many times and there's no longer a hole there, and pretty much I've put like wood and stuff there so that they can't dig it anymore. But they like digging everywhere, to be honest. Like there's even another one that they've started. So yeah. Yesterday also, whenever I left, did a little bit more of the paintwork here, and that is nearly done. I think the top part there needs a second coat there on the blue, and then obviously the red needs to be done on this part up here to finish that. Second coat of the yellow possibly, just to clear that up, and then white on these bits. So that is kind of like a near midway through after, because this is what it's like before, because we've not did anything on this side. So that's why it's just, you know, wood coloured and everything like that. Now, I've had a few comments of people saying like, why aren't you doing the front? Honestly, I'm not a very good climber or anything like that. My balance is okay, like, but I think the fear of falling, even on a light height like that, can make me wobble a bit, even though I'm not usually wobbly on ground level or anything like that. But Anne's brother John Mark, who was the guy doing that one earlier too, has decided to come over here and start painting this one. So that means that we're now going to finally have a more complete look here. And even looking at that first half being done now, it's looking so much better than just being the white. The blue is more soft and less harsh, and it kind of blends it in better than it being that whitewash. Obviously it's the first coat just to prime the wood a little bit, but that's looking really good. How are you? You okay? No, it's not your food time, my dear. You can scavenge around here if you like. And in here we've just got so much that Anne has found actually on the ground there. That's from underneath the bed, I think. So I don't think that wasn't around the house, that was just underneath this old bed that we have, because it's old bamboo, and as you can see, I think it used to have, or still has, some book in it, which means that they're always sort of digging the holes and everything. and creating dust and all of that. In fact, guys, even up here on this one on the insides, because the front part is bamboo, there's little holes here. I did put selenium on here and a lot of them have died, but maybe there's still some on this top bit because I can't get everywhere with the spray bottle. And I know it's very expensive too, selenium, so I've got enough for one more sort of coat to try and stop it on the insides. But here's the other side that you can kind of see, and this is what happens. It all just comes down after they're doing their stuff. They're definitely still alive in here because there's still so much being created. There are some of them which are falling down, as you can see, and still getting killed by the selenium. That was about a week ago I did that. So they're not living very well, but some of them are until they move to a selenium high dosage area. I was actually watching Clarkson's farm there. This is the day where it's brand new out on Amazon Prime. So it's really, really good. Actually, there's also the sitao that the seeds aren't in stock anywhere. So over there, the sitao has actually started coming to an end and it's time to get more seeds in to plant it. But the seeds that they're called is called Galante sitao or something like that, and none other are going to be as good as pretty much... Stop it, Rose, stop it, no, no. Right, that's it, get out, get out. Out you go. Crawling through. No. Out, 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 out. Go. Don't eat the bins. Out just go. Flip's sake. But yeah, I wanted to show you that because the Galante ones, they were in stock, right? And they were like something, what was it? For a kilogram of it, it was 1,700, and sometimes on a deal 1,500. And pretty much right now it must be the right time to grow them because the weather is good in a lot of parts of the Philippines. But the only ones last week that I could find were 1/4 of it, and it was like 650, nearly 700, which meant for a kilo it would be 2,400 pesos to get a kilo, and usually, as I said, 1.5 to 1.7. But now not even any of the 1/4 kilogram bags are in stock, so people have actually decided to go for those anyway and take that hit if you're growing a lot of them. Apparently in a kilogram there's like 6,000 seeds in one bag, and they're selling them for like 100 seeds now, individual sellers, for like 70 pesos. So if you do that, it would be like 6,000 pesos if you bought the 100 seeds ones. So people are also buying them to resell like that. They must know it's the right time of year to plant them. So yeah, that's kind of annoying too.